Alright, what is up Twitch and YouTube? It's your boy Nick here with the weekly Cyrodiil and luxury furnishing vendors for the first week of February. We are here in Cyrodiil. We're going to check this out first. I was already here. Thought I had some technical difficulties. Before we get into this, like, comment, and subscribe. Last week, I actually had a low number of views, which, so be it. I kind of do this for fun, see if it picks up. But, like, comment, and subscribe, like I said. It is Leroy Jenkins OF on Twitch, and then it should be ESO with Leroy on YouTube. Alright, so I've already went through this. So Briarheart. This used to be a 10 out of 10 set, and if I remember correctly, it comes from Rothgar, which means that jewelry and no dolmens in that area makes it notoriously hard to farm. So you are going to get 2 lines of crit, a line of stamina, and basically every time you do critical damage for 10 seconds, you get a boost to your weapon and spell damage, and then during that 10 seconds, anytime you critically strike, you're going to heal for a nice little chunk, and that nice little chunk is based off of your max magicka or stamina. So overall, this used to be a top tier solo set. Probably not the best at that anymore, but definitely a pickup if you don't have it. Jolting. You got a line of health, 2 lines of armor. When you block, you charge your arms, increasing your physical and spell resistance by 4620 for 6 seconds, causing your next bash attack to deal an extra X amount of damage. So, and I think this is static then. So yeah, 3513. This can occur every 6 seconds. Mid. Not the greatest. Not sure where it comes from, but it's not something I'd rush out to pick up. Order of the Diagonal. This is almost a skip right here. 2 lines of health, unless you're looking for multiple 3-piece sets to use and you want 2 big lines of health, which is pretty nice, but you got 2 lines of healing taken, and then basically you gain minor vitality at all times, increasing your healing done and damage shield strength by 6%. So very easy to get this buff from other places. Tormentor. Alright. This used to be a one way to do a AoE taunt that got nerfed a long time ago, if I remember correctly. But line of health, 2 lines of healing taken. Then when you deal damage with a blank charge, leap, teleport, or pull ability, you gain spell resistance and you taunt the first enemy you hit for 15 seconds. Heal for 15% of the damage done. This is still not too bad of a set. I think this really does make werewolf tanking a lot easier. So you're not necessarily worried so much about heavy attacks as your taunt. So this is a decent set for tanking if you're a werewolf. Still, even though it doesn't have an AoE taunt, which would be really nice. Alright, Archdruid. So line of pen. Alright, when you deal damage with a heavy attack, after 1.2 seconds, you deal shock damage up to 6 enemies within 7 meters. 7 by 5 meter line, applying minor vulnerability, increasing damage taken, 15 seconds. Alright, so this Archdruid's Devric, I'm trying to remember where this comes from. One of the newer-ish, the High Isle dungeons, if I remember correctly. But this is a pretty good support or tank monster set to use if you do not have consistent minor vulnerability in your group. I have seen speedrunners use this during downtimes, when Colossus or various other things that provide you major vulnerability are not available. So somebody will do this heavy attack, you get 7 seconds of major vulnerability there. So, and then if you're stacking ultimates, this obviously is a nice gap filler if you're trying to maximize damage and speedrun some things. So overall, not a bad set. Um, Definitely a pickup. Stonekeeper. Alright, lot of stamina, magicka, health. So, for this one piece, not the biggest, but basically, it's got a try-enchant, so it's not too bad. 529 is not a lot, necessarily, but you're getting all 3 lines there with a 1-item set, so. Alright, when you block, you gain a energy charge stack. When you gain 6 charges, you release the energy, restoring a bunch of magicka and healing. And the cooldown is 14 seconds. So, yeah, this is pretty weak. This is pretty much almost a skip for me. 14-second cooldown seems like a lot, and that is not a lot of magicka or health that you're healing for. You're basically trading what you save magicka and stamina wise, probably blocking to proc this, and then you have a 14-second cooldown. So overall, I am not a fan of it. On paper, this doesn't sound too good, but the one piece bonus is pretty good if you don't have it. Basically equivalent to a try-enchant. So Archdruid definitely pick up if you don't have it, and you're looking to maximize, do some speed runs or score groups. Tormentor, Werewolf Tank set, and Briarheart, old school, 10 out of 10 solo build, and does have some niche PvP utilization. Alright, now let's go check out our furnishing vendor. We're gonna go to the Crags. And then last week was a bunch of Nedic stuff, so I'm anticipating this week being the rest of the Nedic gear. So. Always get turned around here. Come this way, Shrine. Alright. Luxury furnishing vendor.
Exquisite.
Should be more Nedic stuff, so let's take a look. Yep. Alright, so we talked about this last week. You had the little spinny jawners. These go in it. I think you can fit like 3 or 4 in. You can make your own little puzzle. Which would be cool if you can link and interact them to doors to open them, but you can't. But it's still a cool thing. It holds those drawn. Alright, the Craglorn Brazier Ornate. These kind of remind me of the Nedic Braziers, yeah. Yes, this one has the actual light inside. So, alright. Yeah, 15k. I mean, they're pretty cool braziers. Alright, Craglorn Serpent Relief. At 20k, not the biggest fan of those, but if you like snakes in the shape of a ZS, not Trogdor style, there you go. Alright, the Craglorn Skull Carve. Love this. 35k. I'm going to end up buying a couple of these. Craglorn. Ooh, Sword Scots. I really like these. 5k a piece. Awesome. Nedic Archway. I'm going to also buy a bunch of these. Not sure how big they are, but always like the Nedic stuff, especially with my Seavale Spire house. More Nedic banners. This one's Blood. Forest. Then you got the Nedic Stand Ritual, which is basically your brazier without the light in it. So, slightly different. The Ritual Stand, actually, the little egg-looking blue joiner from last week, should fit perfectly in. So at 4K, compared to this, at 15K. Very, very similar. You're going for the aesthetics. And you can kind of add your own lights to here. But either way, basically the same thing. This one just doesn't have a light and a slightly smaller cage. And then this serpent door metal. I'm not sure I've seen this before. I really like this. At 24.5K. I'm not sure I've ever seen anything listed like that with a half K in there. It just looked awkward to me. This is super awesome. Love it. Serpent door metal. Yeah. Bunch of Nedic stuff. A lot of it themed off of last week, especially if you bought the little spinny joiners, the puzzle pieces. Throw these in there. Brazier. Not Trogdor. Love this thing. Love that. Archway's pretty cool. Banners. Do like these a lot. For this, for me, it's going to be a skip. I didn't buy any of the egg thing. And I'm going to probably buy at least 2 of these. So overall, for my style of housing, at least for my main house, this is an awesome week, kind of rounding out a lot of the Nedic stuff. I'm trying to remember if there's more in the inventory of Nedic stuff that you can buy, but yeah. Anyway, it's been your boy Nick. We're about to head back up. If you were around last week, I am a new dad. The baby girl is just put to bed so I could come do this. I'm going to go up and hang out with the wife for a little bit till she passes out. And then probably be back on. We'll see if I'm streaming. So like, comment, subscribe. And thank you all for the love and support.